Good morning, ladies and germs! Biological warfare agents everywhere! Welcome to the WBPL 76 and another exciting morning of something. Alright, that's my high energy for the day. Biological warfare. Oh, and it unmuted me. Great. Hey! Morning, all. Acolyte, Grimos. Let's get started this morning, shall we? Oh, let's see if this is working. Aha! Yay! Okay, what's going on here? Alright, what are you guys seeing? Because for some reason, I am just seeing loading screen. Yeah, it snowed here a couple days ago. I do not like snow. Snow is no fun. Snow can get away. The heck is going on? Well, Flum is Flum. Flum is never any fun. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'll have to watch you guys to tell me if something goes wrong with the player, because for some reason, Twitch won't load anything other than the chat for me right now. Oh, that's good. As I say, the only thing I can see here is the chat column. The screen says that I have to reload the player, and I've done that 6 or 8 times now.
You're here? Good. I need you to help me build something. City Hall told me I couldn't hire you as my assistant anymore. Something about conflict of interest. So I will be requiring your services as a builder. Can you guess what it is?
The period allotted for guessing has expired.
I have designed a device which can effectively extract Camellia sinensis into any liquid without dilution. Suffice to say, precisely. As you are well aware, my work involves a lot of concentration and mental fortitude. On a regular day, I start with 3
He's a
cups in the
caffeine
morning
addict.
and 3 more in the afternoon. Based on the caffeine release speed and duration, this seems to be the most effective. Skipping but 1 cup would cause my concentration to falter. Unfortunately, with my current workload, I'd need several cups if I need to stay alert. The consequence would be a higher intake of water, which ends up as bathroom visits, and I've done the calculations. Many wasted hours. Anyway, if you could build me an express tea maker that can extract octuple... Thank you. When will it be ready? Here is a cup of sand tea to try for yourself.
Good. It seems you followed my instructions to not make any mistakes. These materials will do.
Are you done with the express tea maker, Rick?
Good. It was no small task, but it's done. I almost hate to put the suit back into the field, as impeccable as it looks now. But alas, bound to the pursuit of knowledge. Presently, your assistance is no longer required. Goodbye.
Well, for some people, caffeine has the reverse and makes them go to sleep. This is not unheard of. Ah. Of course, I need more bloodstone. Not just them, but them primarily. Yeah. So, is there anything interesting happening in the world today, or is it just same old, we're all in chaos? Not seeing a treasure chest, but... I need more rivets. That's a riveting situation there. Hey, it sounds like a good plan. So once you have your vehicles ready, are you facing the Russians, or who are you facing? Oh, hey! Yeah, alright. I gotta find the rest of this stuff in the breach, but... And I gotta find that stuff. And I gotta make more paint. Yellow lavender. Okay, well, I'll go get more yellow lavender. Sounds like an interesting scratch force. Okay, now I'm going to go off on a tangent here today, so I'm warning you this now. I finally watched, because it's on Netflix, the new Dune Part 1. Have any of you guys watched that yet? Because if not, I don't want to ruin it, so... Ah, okay, well, then I'm going to disappoint you. Because I was extremely disappointed and wanted to scream at it about a third of the time. They took huge liberties with the book. And, yeah. When the source material says X character is X, do not make X character Y. When the book says X character did X on X planet, do not change who is doing it and what planet it's on. I understand artistic license. That's not artistic license. That is bastardization. When it specifically says X person is X person's daughter, don't make it so X person can't be related. Alright, I'm going to see what this weapon does. You know, if a large plot point of the book is X person is related to X person, so X person is important, don't then make it so the X person is no longer related to this person in any way. It's kind of bad form. And when...
Come back here, you dirty varmint!
Why didn't I just draw and fire? I'm armed.
Burgess, are you all right? What happened?
Logan! He came out of nowhere. I couldn't stop him.
Okay, it must have been empty, because otherwise there'd be water all over the place.
It's okay, as long as no one's hurt. Well,
The coward escaped.
He's gone too far this time.
I'm afraid you're right, Sheriff. I think we need to face the truth. Logan is no longer the person we knew. He and his gang need to be brought in. For too long, we have allowed him to do whatever he liked because we respected his paw. But after the temple incident, the hijacked train, now with this water tower, it's just the last straw.
What's wrong with that boy?
Old man Howlett would have been so sad to see his boy acting such a fool.
We showed those geeglers that Sandrock ain't nothing to mess with. What's a couple of podunk, two-bit crooks to brave folk like us? I say, we get a posse together and make Logan pay for what he's done.
Say no more, Minister. Civil Corps with me. Let's see if we can't track down that ne'er-do-well before the trail goes cold.
Here now, as senior officer and guy who's been here in this town way longer than your Mr. Macho protein huffing behind, I give the orders round here. But, yeah, unsure? Do what Penn said. Let's ride.
Now, we need to get ourselves a new water tower in a hurry. Without it, our town can't easily access water from the oasis. The only solace I can find in all this mess is that at the very least, the water tower was almost empty. Our next shipment of water ought to arrive soon. But before that... Where is that Commerce Commissioner?
Right behind you, Minister.
Yes. Yen, I need your guild to help our town rebuild this water tower before the next water shipment. I trust y'all can handle it?
Is the sun hot? Does sand sting? Of course we can handle it. We'll also make the new water tower absolutely, positively Logan-proof. There's just
make
one
it
minor
Yan-proof?
thing. The inconvenient matter of the bill. Of course, of course. I'll just put it on the tab. I'll have my builders working on it by tomorrow. Hear that, builders? Oh, drat. Where'd the other one go? Go find that slacker coworker of yours and tell her to expect the job to begin first thing in the morning. Pronto.
All right, folks, let's move along then. Nothing more to see here. Let's just trust in our Civil Corps that there will be no more of these incidents.
I just don't trust these two snakes right here. This one's a question mark. This one, no. This one, absolutely no. This one, not so much either.
Indeed, y'all. Rest assured that everything is going to turn out all right in the end.
But everybody's staring at these three, so I'm thinking, let's just fire squad the three and see what happens.
Whew, nice work. The hardest part is behind us. First, some music to set the mood. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy the show. Yep, you've heard the stories. But did you ever think you'd really be living it? Watching paint dry. You can't beat the smell either. Whoa. You're going already? The party's just getting started. Oh, yeah, those are important. Yep, this...
Let's go find Mian. What are these two miscreants doing?
I'm telling you, Logan's innocent.
What?
I know Logan. We practically grew up together. He was always the goody two-shoes. I just can't accept that he would do something like this.
Sand mice are strange.
Elsie, everyone saw him bomb the temple. And then the water tower, and then there's all the other stuff. I mean...
I just want to be sure. Please?
Alright, what can I help you with?
See, I don't think he did this without reason. I want to take a look at his house, which is right here, and do some hands-on investigating. For the truth.
For the truth!
Because?
Because you're smarter than me, okay?
Don't sell yourself short, Elsie.
Oh, don't try to be nice, Mion. I'm dumber than a box of rocks. We all know it. The only way we're gonna learn all the facts is if I can get your help.
I do want to help, but I don't think we can just walk in.
So we're in agreement then. Hey, keep it down. You trying to get us in trouble?
Shoot.
Yep. Miscreant 1 and Miscreant 2
You didn't see
of
nothing.
the other subplot.
I guess we're breaking into Logan's house to look for clues as to why he went off the deep end and blew up the temple.
Sounds good to me.
And we're gonna prove Logan's innocent too.
Yeah, sure. Hey! Why don't you join us, Elsie? I think we could use one more member of the team who's...
Oh yeah! Cool, calm, collected. Just like me.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
All right.
You're
made
the
your
wild
point.
card.
You're in. But I better not hear about you squealing. Especially not to my pa.
Okay, now I'm just giving this up. She is the same age as the
Well, then, shall we?
to
The sooner we get through this, the sooner I can
Desperados. I don't know.
Hunker in, you two.
I don't know why
Spread
she's
out and look for
drawn so
clues.
young, but she's supposed to be 17 in this.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
I already came in here a while back. I didn't find nothing. That's where y'all and them higher education brains of y'all's come in.
Alright. Let's...
Yes, I know. I agree. I pointed
Hey,
that
what's
out
this?
to
Oh yeah,
the
I've seen everything over there.
artists.
Bunch of lame junk.
No, Elsie, this is a clue.
Huh? No way.
Yes, way. Take a look.
Yes, Owen as a child. Yep, that's Logan's mom, Logan's pa. In a wedding photo of their wedding.
I hardly recognize anybody in this photo. Is that Logan's pa? And that's probably his ma. How come I've never heard anything about her?
Sorry to interrupt, but how does this prove Logan's innocent?
It doesn't.
Everything we find here is a piece of the puzzle. Every object tells a small part of a bigger story. Also, Logan is not innocent. I would really give that one a rest. However, learning the motives of everyone involved brings us closer to the truth. And there's one person in this photo who will be able to tell us all about what happened at this wedding. Exactly. Owen is here in the background of this photo. He was there. He must know more about Logan's past. Her first clue.
This photo is so old, I ain't even born yet. Hardly recognize anyone on here.
Considering that Logan is a few years Logan is a few years older than you, but Logan's associate is the same age as you, and this is Logan's parents getting married, you would expect that it would be before you were born.
Well, I've brought my camera. Why don't I start taking photos of anything we find that's interesting? I can mail copies to you guys, then later we can ask people in town about what...
All right, let's spread out and keep looking.
So if this is Logan and Haru and Jasmine's the one that gives you the newspaper.
Oh, what a lovely picture. Looks like it was drawn by Jasmine.
Okay, now y'all are playing around. What's a kid's drawing got to do with any of this?
Well, obviously, it shows us that, I think so as well. If Jasmine was friends with Haru and Logan, I mean, they can't be that bad, right?
When you like somebody and they do something to hurt you, that makes you double mad. That's why everyone wants to bring Logan in.
I think you're right, Elsie. Can you go talk to Jasmine later? Maybe she knows something we've overlooked.
Lungs. Okay. Looks very important. Like it has a whole bunch of words I can't understand.
What could that be?
Precisely. No doubt. The builder deduced this from the torn photograph and the initials H and C. H for Howlett.
Or someone just asked pretty much anybody in town. Everybody knows Logan's pa's name. I thought y'all were just playing around.
Yes, of course. Anyway, why is Logan interested in medicine? Somehow I don't see him as the type to shift from monster hunter to doctor. Why did he need to consult a doctor anyway? Well, despite the indecipherable handwriting, I can decipher that Dr. Fang probably wrote this prescription. Let's ask him about it later.
Ooh, the editor room. Don't see anything in here, but that room wasn't here before, so. So he's the one making all the cosmetics. Got it.
Hey, I know some of this stuff. Isn't this RVO's 100% organic Sandrock skin cream? And is this a recipe on how to make it?
You use beauty products?
Yeah, so?
I just always thought... Never mind.
Yeah, really well stocked for a place that's supposedly been abandoned for a year.
Anyway, the products here are all unique to RVO's store. I kind of wanted to make some for myself, but he said they were all trade secrets. You're telling me Logan came up with the recipes?
Course not. Logan wouldn't concern himself with such meaningless pursuits. The nerd you seek goes by the name of... You got it. But, wait, why is this important again?
It means RVO got these recipes from Haru, which means RVO might know something. The more we learn, the more tangled things become. Logan and his friends seem to be talented people, and now they're putting those talents to use in the wrong place. Let's ask RVO what he knows. I don't think he'll be able to claim these as trade secrets anymore.
Yeah, this is the fun stuff. Explosives! We're making explosives today!
These small bombs are meticulously crafted. The fact that they're made from everyday objects show that whoever made them had a good understanding of chemistry. Gosh, the standard of villainy really is pretty high around these parts, huh? Based on what I've heard about Logan, something like this is too sophisticated for him to have crafted himself. He must have someone really clever working for him, or backing him.
If we're not phonetically correct, we're...
Someone
yeah,
who might know
it's not
who's
my
been
stream.
setting Logan up with these improvised bombs. I think we better not get this. Who might know about Logan?
Yeah, he might be able to tell us more about what the bombs are made of, but this isn't quite Dr. Cheat. Who might know about Logan and the bomb? Bingo!
I wouldn't
And
say
seeing
him,
his share of fights,
honestly.
I'm sure he'll know where Logan's been getting his bombs from.
Because I don't trust him with anything.
This is an action plan for the bombing of the temple! Wow, I feel we found a key clue. But why does the plan feel like it's been rejected and changed?
This is all a bunch of malarkey. Logan would never come up with no plan. And certainly not a plan with no revisions. He just does whatever his heart tells him.
Elsie, you're a genius!
Huh? I am?
This map gives us a clue about Logan's... Exactly! I can see it now. It's the wee hours of the morning. Haru, Logan's right-hand man, is scribbling madly on this map, begging Logan to see reason.
No, Haru, I'm a mean bandit guy and I do whatever I want.
Logan snatches Haru's plans right out of his hands, crumples them up and throws them onto the floor.
We're bombing the temple and that's that.
Hey, wait a sec. You just made all that stuff up. That'll prove a dadgum thing.
Yes, everything I just said was pure conjecture. I suppose I could be wrong about everything. I guess they could have crumpled up that map for any number of reasons. This does give me another idea, though. Logan's attitude towards the church. I think it would be worthwhile to ask some of the pastors what their view on all this is.
Sure. My view is the pastors can't find their buttocks with their own hands, but, you know. Hey, look, it's Chinese stormtrooper armor. Dagger or pistol.
This must be Logan's paw's equipment, and Logan probably took the missing dagger. That's the only explanation that makes sense. What do you think?
Well, you know, elementary and all that. I'm sure you figured that one out already, too. But thanks anyway.
I didn't romance the assistant, admittedly. I let her marry the
Hate to get in the way of y'all's mutual
Flying
backpacking,
pig.
but Logan and his father were monster hunters. Of course they had fighting gear.
Monster hunters who had their weapons forged by Hugo. Look at that insignia. I'll get you a picture of the equipment later. Can you go and show it to Hugo? Maybe he can tell us more about the father-son pair. Well, we searched everywhere, dusted every corner,
and we came up with diddly squat. It's a bunch of chicken scratch. Aw, phooey. Had me going there for a second.
Well, who knows? This could be exactly the break in the case we were looking for. The bombs, the medicine, Haru and Logan's past. It's all connected somehow. I just can't figure it out yet.
What's your take on all this? I don't know, partner. Let's give Mion some time to ponder on these here photographs. And perhaps we might reconvene at a later date.
Okay.
Thanks again for believing in me.
I hope you're right, Elsie. I know your heart is in the right place. And hey, don't talk like it's over.
Well, we haven't cut
Maybe
open
there
her
really
chest
is
to be
something
sure,
more we
but
can
we
do.
hope so.
All right, gang. Check your mailboxes for updates. Let's all head home. That was exhilarating. I never thought I'd...
Hey guys, hanging out in front of Logan's old house, I see.
Quick, say something smooth.
Say the word and I'll take him out.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that. That's just one of the many things I admire about you guys. Always a keen eye for what needs to be done around here. Well, see ya.
Whew, that was a close one. Nice work. All right, let's split up, gang. I'll provide updates for everyone via the mail. Check your mailboxes.
Okay. So, bandits are exaggerated, but the Golden Goose will not cover any losses due to bandits. Got it. Well, we'll find out what the posse found. But I don't think they've done much. Something tells me I should have whacked her, but I don't know. The church here just doesn't seem right.
Hmm?
Hmm? Hmm. Wow.
This is a lot of old world tech, you know, all the balloons and everything else, you know? Bye-bye. The cables will fail. Have fun.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Run as fast as you can. You can't outrun me. Because I'm the Builder Man. You would hope so. Yeah, that seems to check out. Although I have a feeling that Kung Fu Night with Neffy could be more streamlined than some of this might turn out to be. Who knows? We'll find out. What we know for sure is... yeah... Bye, Ann. Bye, Ann. Please jump off a cliff, Ann. I don't know. I don't know if Ian will listen to me and actually jump off that cliff, because, well, that would make my life a little easier if he was gone.
Hello! See ya!
Oh, there it is. Let's go take these. I have the coffee pot! Or I guess it's the express tea maker. Well, I've only got one, but there's a bunch of critters running around town that all like me.
Thank goodness it's here. Let's see the result. The taste is wonderful. I feel brain caffeinated, concentration maxed out, work engaged. Now, where was I? Satellite analysis. It's like calculating elliptical movements using integrals. Cancel out this, introduce auxiliary variables, then plug it into this formula. So the integral constant here is also the time where it passes periastron. The vector expression of the spacecraft is the same as the elliptical trajectory. Aha! You must be fascinated too. How selfish of me to keep all this beautiful science to myself. Come, take a look. Right. Well, I can't seem to find my journal. Forget it. I'll start another one. The acceleration caused by solar wind, surface to mass ratio.
Uh-oh, I don't have anything researcher. Oh, no, I do. Good. Gonna say, if I don't have anything researching, that'd be a problem.
My journal! Where did you find it? So much of my research is now thank you. I highly appreciate it.
No, it's not a safe way to carry important appliances. I do not suggest carrying things above your head. Perhaps personal preference, but I don't want to have brain damage. Or at least I am more.
Thank you.
I don't know what she needs that for, but you know, hey, she gave me money. What does the Church of Light need with sophisticated surveying and optical equipment? More water! Hey, Fox. Yeah, I try to work safe. I can't say I always succeed, but I try. Wasteland Wanderer, great name. Great name. To quote a movie line, welcome to the wasteland of the real world.
Did you get Mion's letter? Never mind, it's a bit of a chore. Here, check out these puppies. All the photos from yesterday. Yep, I'd probably steer clear of that mailbox of yours for today, but even if you didn't and someone did write you a letter telling you to hold up on the investigation, you'd ignore your mission. I'd take care of it myself, but to be honest, with all this here evidence and whatnot, everybody'll have no choice but to spill the beans about what they know. At least, yeehaw! Knew I could count on you. I gotta get back to the ranch before my pa noticed. Take her easy.
See you later.
Why does Quai have a duck above his head? Yeah, having a resting heart rate of your heart's about to explode is not necessarily a good thing. Stop over-caffeinating yourself. And now I have a lot more work to do. Is anyone surprised by this? No. So I need more leather. Hey, Fox. Go dig stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, hi! Oh, gosh. I was taking the late shift, helping out with patrols, making sure nobody snuck in to see old Howlett, who was being quarantined. It was a stressful time for all of us. Obviously, Logan was affected. Sure enough, he showed up and the last thing I remember is me politely explaining to him that going into the temple right then was against the rules. Then everything went black. When I woke up, everybody helped me to my feet and wanted to know what happened. I didn't really see anything. It's all very sad. Some things are best not. I think the sooner Logan accepts that and takes responsibility for what he did, well, perhaps the sooner we can have him back in the flock. Maybe the reason no one's talked about this much since you've been here is we're all really sad about the way things turned out. Maybe some people also fear that it's something they did that drove Logan down this path.
Yeah. I think there's something more to it, personally. I think you're
Logan
Pansy.
will come back to the light one day.
Or Patsy, or whatever.
I'm sure of it.
You don't know
Just
what's going on.
make sure to stay safe out there. And remember, we're...
Thought I had that finished. Yeah, I've got to. I've got to upgrade them. And that takes more of those.
Howdy. City Hall can be so stubborn. Sandrock is pretty much the most central location in the Free Cities. You'd think we'd be able to take better advantage of that. But it's always no money, no money. So long, partner. Oh, hey there. Here for the ceremony, huh? Well, this is it. I paid an arm and a leg getting advertising all the way out to Atara. And this is the turnout. Logan. Why couldn't he have blown up the water tower next week? Or better yet, not at all? Well, on the bright side, since there's no one here, there's no one to see how miserable of a failure this is. Thanks for coming out to show your support. This ain't the end of the world, though. Maybe once the Civil Corps finally catch that no-good-nick, I'll paint the sleds a different color and rebrand the whole thing or something.
Sure, rebrand. Uh-huh.
I even had this gift specially picked out for my first customer, and I guess my first customer is you now, huh? I guess technically Burgess was here first, but his beliefs wouldn't allow him to accept a relic. Here you go. Oh, speaking of Burgess, he wanted to talk to you. He feels responsible for getting the ball rolling on this thing, I guess. I mean, this is nobody's fault but Logan's, but I couldn't convince him otherwise. Catch you later. We'll get him.
I got a camera. They've moved things. Enjoy the snow.
G'day. Oi. Oi. Oi.
Let's see how the keyboard works on this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, that bird's got jetpack. How do I get jetpack? Oh, I run away. That's what I do. Because that's a boss fight, and I'm not ready for boss fight of a level 33 when I'm a level 25.
Hey there. Gosh. Well, I suppose one could. What's more, I realized that my survey, which was intended to support. Well, I'm real sorry that. If it means all the stuff you've been doing for Sam. So, I saved up some money, and, well, have fun. Be. Thank you.
2% of 0 is still 0. I just want that kept in mind. You are 0% cool. Therefore, when you're 2% cooler than 0, you're still 0. Too bad I can't jump on the trusses and walk atop this thing. That would be fun. Oh, I'll give him credit. He's trying. But pretty soon that bill comes due.
You're looking into the Logan, but it can't be helped. To be blunt, if Howlett had stayed out of the ruins we all know are too dangerous to explore, he'd still be alive. Yes, I made the decision to put Howlett under quarantine. Yes, it did enrage Logan and drive him to madness. But I did what was best for the town, and I'd do it again if I had to.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
It's not a pleasant tale, just like the state of our world, unfortunately.
Howdy!
You're a jerk, and I ought to put my axe through your head, but they won't let me, so... And I'm not allowed to go Vlad Tepish on you either, so... Can't let you off with just a warning, though, because you're, well, too dangerous. Guten Morgen. Wait a minute. I don't see that piece.
Are you... He told me right before the incident everything would be okay. He lied. Oh. This. I never should have drew this. If I knew what was going to happen, I never would have. We used to go on lots of adventures. Then Logan changed. He didn't care about me, or my mom, or anybody. My mom said if things get better, we were going to rebuild a school in Sandrock. But things got worse because of Logan! Now I'm the only kid in town.
Hey there! How you holding up? Wow. Where'd you dig up an old relic like that? Yep, that's me in the background. But I can't say I remember too much about this day. Oh, people were always getting married in the blue moon back then. Logan's ma. What was she like? I can barely remember her face if not for this photo. She skipped town not too long after Logan was born. Shocked everyone with that move. Hardly worth mentioning Logan's old man. Howlett took it the hardest. But you'd never have guessed it from this photo. Looks like a match made in heaven. Except for the tear down the center, I guess. When Howlett came back with the disease and was put in quarantine by the church, Logan really lost it. He started shouting for them to release his paw outside the temple door. Understandable. Howlett was all he had his whole life. Well, that's not completely true. I considered Logan a friend once. I really just hope he sees through all this madness and turns himself in. Then maybe the healing can begin. Hey there! How you holding up? Yeah, not that night. But he came into the saloon that day with Haru, and they were acting real strange, buying up a lot of supplies. It was later that I heard that they blew up the temple in an attempt to get Howlett out, and the old man died in the blast. Frankly, even if Logan did manage to get Howlett out of quarantine, it would have endangered us all with the disease. Real sad story. Other than that, though, I'm afraid I don't know much of anything.
Some reason I just don't believe that. Well, something just doesn't sound right.
So you're trying to find out more about Logan, huh? Yeah, I don't blame you. It's all pretty weird. Never heard of a decent fella going bad so quick like that. My hope through all of this is that nobody else gets hurt. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. And let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
you're that new builder in town. Or was it someone else? Ah, that's right. There's two of you. Mion and, you must... Well, I'm glad you're here. Just check this out. This here is like me, iron tough. That's the quality I'm talking about.
I've already talked to this guy. He's
Hey
acting to me
there.
like I've never
Hope
talked
the
to him
pressure's
before.
not getting to you too much. I'm afraid there ain't much more to know than what's already been known. But I suppose What? Yeah, I made this equipment. So what? I can't hardly be held responsible for everything. You got a lot of nerve. I'm afraid there ain't much more to know than what's already been known, huh? So what if I did? Look, I was close with Howlett and Logan as well. What happened to that man was a gosh dang travesty. But that's just the way things are out here sometimes. All it takes is one slip up, and you're gone. I always considered myself to be like an uncle to Logan. I worry about what Logan might do. And I worry about how there ain't gonna be an amicable settlement at the end of all this. So don't over-involve yourself. Be seeing ya.
Oh, yeah. Stuff's gonna hit the fan. And fortunately, if you're not careful, you might be strapped to one of those fan blades. Just warn you. Alright, well, it's a little past what I normally do, so I'm going to take a break here for a few minutes, guys. Get up, stretch, move. I suggest you guys do the same. Please remember to be nice to each other while I'm gone, you know. And talk to you soon. Okay, well, now that I'm several ounces lighter, I think tomorrow I'm going to have to go get more iron ore. Oh, the glamorous life. Katori making it sound like things are good. That's Katori for you. When things are at their craziest, Katori's still trying to make money. And I have to say, I don't entirely disagree with her doing so. Somebody's got to in this town. Looks like it's over there.
Oh, hey, you're diving today too, huh? Hey, check this out! A mysterious black box. It doesn't have a latch or anything, and I can't break it open either. Believe me, I tried. I have to know what's inside. It's driving me crazy! The box must be holding something inside. What do you think I should do? Sure, Director Chi knows all kinds of stuff. Maybe he's even encountered one of these things before. I'll stop by the research center tomorrow around 6 p.m. You should join me if you have time.
Yeah, sure,
Well,
you betcha.
I've got enough ores for today, I reckon.
And I had to spend money to get that information. Bye.
No answer.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, whatever that is.
It It worked! What do you know?
Yeah, I bet that would be true. I wouldn't say it's illegal medical experiments, considering he's the only medical practitioner in town, and the civil authority doesn't seem to be regulating him in any way.
Howdy there. Any news to report on the water tower? Well, of course, I was there at the scene of it all, as were most of us. I came out after the... Howdy there. Any news to report on the... Goodness! Nowhere ever did you find this. You know, you don't need to be sneaking around, acting all suspicious. Yes, this makes sense. Although I must admit, this shows a level of organization from Logan I can't say I was aware he might be capable of. No doubt you started to put things together since your arrival, but perhaps you'd best hear the tale in its entirety to dispel any... Not too long before you started living in Sandrock, a great tragedy struck this town. Howlett, the monster hunter, and his son Logan, with whom you are already quite familiar with, ran into some trouble. Howlett, when diving in some ruins, explicitly blocked off by the Civil Corps due to an abundance of unknown and dangerous substances. Sure enough, he became contaminated with something bizarre.
I think the only thing bizarre is you, ma'am, but
Logan
you'll
reacted
continue
rather
humoring
wildly
you.
after Pastor Miguel quarantined his father inside the temple and refused to let Logan come in contact with him due to fears of contamination. He couldn't believe his father would be so careless as to come in contact with dangerous Age of Corruption concoctions. One night during the quarantine, Logan attacked the temple with bombs. I assume it was to free his father from the quarantine. But whatever the case, Logan botched the operation and parts of the temple collapsed. Us church folk were all outside, but Logan's father was still in there where we'd left him, and when we found him down there, he was already gone. Logan blamed us church folk for what happened, and now he seems bent on some kind of revenge. And he'd sooner take down the whole town if it means getting to us, I reckon. I appreciate your concern on the matter, but I fear there's not much we can do but trust in the acumen of our Civil Corps to bring Logan to justice. Without hurting him too much, I hope. Try not to get discouraged. There are brighter days ahead, I'm sure of it.
I'm sure there's brighter days ahead too, Minister. The light will see you. Anybody got a really big laser I could borrow?
Hey, how's the workshop these days? Uh-huh. Great. Say, have you noticed that a lot more tourists have been around lately? And yet, hardly any of them stopping to buy the stairs. Hard to believe, I know.
Not really.
What could I possibly do to remedy such a situation? I know. How about a big billboard right there on the train platform? That way, the second they step off the train... Yes, they'll see it straight away. Still have doubts? Well, you have a keen eye. What image would you put on the billboard? What's something that would really grab everyone's attention? That is the traditional approach. True. But I've got it! Nothing grabs. Yes, our discussion has been rather enlightening, I must say. Tonight, I should have time to draw up a design for a billboard. Once it's done, wonderful! I'll get. Hello there! What stroke of luck has brought you that night? When Logan. I'm afraid I didn't see anything. I was just at home going through my inventory. I found out about all the. Hello there! What's. Oh boy. It seems my secret supplier has been revealed. What? I was the only one left around here who knew how to make that stuff. I'm supposed to just give away my recipes like that? It's really so unpleasant what happened. He was always coming up with inventions and such. We had a really good deal. All the products he showed me how to make, I put up in my shop and we split the earnings. 50-50.
Interpretive dance. Yeah, no.
I've
we're
even
gonna
put
avoid
aside what he'd be
interpretive
making.
dance.
You know, if he ever comes back. Whatever would a bright and unassuming. Well, friend, now that you know, I think it's great that you're looking in. I wish you luck in your investigation.
And I think you're gonna owe me a lot of money, and I'm gonna have to take it out of your kneecaps.
Hey, it's Skinny Arms. How can the Protector serve? Aha, try if you do find out where. No, I thought we were doing extrajudicial stuff already. It's not such a stretch from what you're doing now. The night Logan attacked our temple, I was at home pumping iron. Yes, I believe I was trying to perfect a 300-kilogram clean and press with one finger. But my darn palmar interosseous muscle was acting up.
Who believes him? Not me.
As soon as I heard the explosion, I rushed out of my room to see Burgess knocked out. That's something I see all the time, but what really caught my attention was the exploded temple. I managed to catch a glimpse of Logan riding away with someone, but they were too far gone for me to pursue.
Now this is
Maybe
showing
it really
three
is
right
time
away.
for me to get a loyal steed to call my own. Nah, I'll just keep training to run faster. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to my story as much as I enjoyed. Hey, it's Skinny Arms. How can the Protector serve? What's that? Making bombs now, are we? Haha, finally! You're getting into building cool stuff. I meant to say something to you about all those lame screws and boards and, Oh, I see. Yes, now that you mention it, I believe I have seen these kinds of bombs before. Yes. It's coming back to me. That foul Logan's paramount compatriot used those kinds of bombs as his weapons of choice. A bit cowardly, if you ask me. If you don't have the guts to look someone in the eye as you punch them in the teeth, well, in my book, you shouldn't be fighting at all. Furthermore, these puny things would hardly scathe an indomitable chevalier such as myself.
I think they blow your head off, personally, but, you know...
Hey, it's
let's
Skinny
shove one in your
Arms.
mouth and
How
see what
can the
happens.
Protector serve? No more questions.
Yeah, well. Saying anything the French way can't get you potentially put in traction. Since even the French don't remember how to say it the French way. Ouch. I don't see that here. Movatron 9000. Is this a product of Cargonian Engineering? Am I having to destroy a Cargonian Engineering? I do not like having to destroy Cargonian Engineering.
You did what?
I did what I had to do.
What you did was impulsive. And you put our friend in danger.
Alright, I reckon when you put it that way, I did what I had to do in order to get things done in a time frame that I could find satisfactory. Which is look, here they are now. Everything went fine, right? Yeehaw! See, it's like I said, not everybody's a detective. Folks got their own problems to worry about. Getting away with stuff is...
That's very...
Much obliged.
Well, if you're safe...
Ain't y'all ever heard of all... Oh, alright. With that being said, spill the beans!
I see.
Wow! So, what does it all mean?
I... have no idea.
What? Come on, you said talking to everyone would help us...
Elsie could really do...
I'm sorry, I'm just all riled up.
I think the best thing we can do for now...
I think she's been drinking cheese caffeinated tea.
Thanks for doing all you did. You're somewhere...
Yeah, you went out there and hit the streets like a real hard boy. No, not one of thems. A real surprise.
Might want to nothing more for us to do now. Better just get back to it.
And I leveled up! Yay! Leveling helps. Leveling is good. Let's talk to Grace now. Give her her stuff.
Aha, what's all this then? Slight damage around the edges, bit of fading, but you can make out the font pretty clearly. Admiral Salt, something. No thanks, computer. Probably from around 250 before Peach if I had to guess. Would probably score a preservation rating of at least a B back with the professors. Nice find. And good timing, too. My latest essay topic was just approved. Old World Utilization Theory, a case study on Sandrock's The Breach. Mouthful that it is, my essay titles are actually more concise than most. Anyway, this helps me build my case around my hooky hypothesis. So, thanks again. Wasn't too much trouble, I hope. Dangerous? You appear to be in one piece, at least. You think I look tough? Well, in any case, you've been a lot of help.
I obtained boots! Let's see if the boots are any good. No, the boots are not. But, you know, I'm kicking out things and getting the list down. But I need to do these. I need more leather. Which means I need to go kill more cows. Sorry, cows, but you're gonna have to die. The mistress of Yamels has said so. And yes, I'm gathering manure. Because I've been scaring the shit out of all these camels. Now I have a question. How does that apply when your spouse is from Idaho? Because not going for the potato when your spouse is from Idaho seems counterintuitive. Oh, sorry, I misread it. Don't let go of the potato. Yeah, okay. Now, I have to ask as a, just
Howdy
a
there.
purely interpretive
Rise and
thing.
shine. I just wanted to say, even though we didn't find much, but kind words ain't worth gills on a cat, so I did you with Doodles. You could get started with your very own ranch. Hear that, Doodles? Oh, but shucks. You ain't got a barn, do ya? You can if you want to raise small animal, but wait. You ain't built a... Just go see Haiti and get her to fix... Oh, and when you get your little animals running about at home, well, I reckon that about sums it up.
I have been given a cow. Oh. Need to finish the saddle, yes.
Yeehaw! Hey, gosh. I feel all the rain clouds being chased away. Here's your pay as promised. Be seeing ya.
I've obtained money.
Well, where does the light come from? Is so much different than in Tall Sky.
The future of our world depends on us.
Without peace.
Now I have to go into the Gecko Station ruins and start getting iron ore. Dollars. Yes, I would like dollars. Dollars would be nice. I need dollars. I do not gain dollars from this. And now we go into the station of the gecko. Although I'll admit, I don't recall ever seeing any actual reptiles in this station, so, yeah. Well, my cat has decided to join me. In doing so, he jumped up onto my legs and climbed. Claws out. Oh, needless to say, that was not comfortable. Yes, I will pet the kitty cat. And then I'm going to move the kitty cat so he's not... Ow, 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 ow! Fudge. Yeah, okay. Moving kitty cat so he's not walking across the keyboard turned into kitty cat sinking claws into forearm. Just glad I have bandages on my desk for this eventuality. Because, well, as I was moving him, he stuck the claw in and twisted. No, he's actually just a young black and white Tom, but he's... He is his own cat, and he decides where he goes, and... when you displease him, he lets you know. Sometimes I think both the cats serve my daughter, but not the rest of us. Yeah, what's that saying? Dogs have masters, cats have staff.
Ah, you must be here to pick up the completed version of Arvio's. Very modest and not at all narcissistic design for a billboard. My fee is 500 golds. Ha! When you put it like fine, fine. Thank you. And make sure you...
got started without you. Hope you don't mind.
I was just in here. Right it? Yeah, whatever.
So, yeah, like I was saying, I've tried everything. Drilling, heat, dropping it off the crane lift.
Yes. I don't suppose you have a steel ball on you, do you?
Oh, sure, but... What the...
Here's your bar back.
Thank you, Director. Whoa, look at all this old stuff. And there's a letter. I hope you're reading this under the light of the sun again and not still from the darkness. It's been 60 years since that event, which some people are starting to call the Day of Calamity. I hope this capsule can travel through time and show that whatever happened, there was some warmth in these dark times. Wishing you luck and a bright sun, Hicks. By Peach! It's a time capsule from the Age of Darkness! From right around the time of the first builder, Victor! What are the odds of us finding this? Wow, what do you want to look at?
I wouldn't say nothing is happening, but I haven't... Yeah, anyway.
Unfortunate. Based on the approximate age of the box, I was hoping we'd find something undiscovered. These are all objects of interest, but I'm afraid none are particularly unique.
This letter has a bunch of stuff about gangs and hurting people. Director, was the Age of Darkness really that bad?
Ah, I hadn't realized you had failed your history classes. How surprising. Allow me to enlighten you. Yes. In fact, this letter is rather tame in its descriptions. In the first 50 years after the Day of Calamity, the surviving population were lucky to locate even one proper meal per day, resulting in desperate panic and constant tribe-like warfare over resources. In combination with the poor nutrition, poor hygiene, and lack of sunlight, which led to various physical ailments and illnesses, the result was the lowest average life expectancy in human history. All in all, the era is quite suboptimal for research, and I, for one, am rather glad to exist currently.
Gosh, that sounds so horrible! But at the same time, it really is amazing there were people back then like Hicks here who never lost hope. Can you imagine? If it wasn't for heroes like Hicks and Peach, we might still be underground and worrying about where our next meal might come from.
Social history is not exactly an interest of mine. I suggest if you have more questions, you do your own research or someone who...
Sure, Director. Thanks for all your help. Wow, what a find! I knew a bit about the Age of Darkness, but this is we need to try hard to carry on the legacy of these people from the past. That gives me an idea. Say, why don't we make our own time capsule?
That could work.
It could be our chance to contribute our knowledge and experiences to the people of the future. Director, could you draw us out a...
No.
Fine. I mean, it's just a I knew you'd be into it. While you're working on it, I'll gather up some historical stuff we can put in there. Anyway, once you're done, bring the box to me. Then we'll go bury it. Oh, and let's each also bring one personal item that we want to send to the future. Okay, it's a plan.
She's entirely too giggly for my good. You know? Well, show me a place that doesn't have interesting history, and I'll show you a place that we don't know much about its history yet. I need more graphite. Fun.
It's perfect! Look at the majesty! I can't bear to draw my eyes away. I look so friendly and welcoming.
This guy, if this guy was any more full of himself, he'd
You're
be
all
floating
set.
off, or
Amazing.
I'd
My
be
design,
using
your
for
handiwork,
compost.
and
'Cause,
Pablo's
well,
finishing touches. It's absolutely
this most
perfect.
compostable material.
People are going to start calling my shop by the stairs. You know, with all the attention I'll be getting. Like, everybody will be looking. Ah, by the way, how much was Pablo's fee? Well done. I'd meant to remind you to haggle with him. I guess it slipped my...
The shop owner and the workshop owner. What are you two doing here? Not thinking of traveling somewhere, are you?
Pastor, hello. We were just...
An advertisement. Let me... Yes, very nice. But you are aware that there is an application process for new constructions, are you not? No one is above the law. In case you forgot, any construction on public property must first go through the Commerce Guild with an application fee, following which the request will be sent to City Hall, where Heidi and myself...
Right. Application.
You would do well not to interrupt me.
Woo! You know...
However...
Huh?
There is still the matter of the application fee that you so absent-mindedly
Yes, of course. As you may recall, I'm still a bit short. Also, I don't have 500 goals on me. But don't worry, I have a plan. Let's convince him. Hey, don't worry about it.
What's there to discuss?
Pasta. The thing is, can we leave the sign up and I can pay? And I mean, who knows? Maybe some tourists will see the sign and decide to hop off the train. This sign could pay for itself in a matter of days.
Perhaps there is some merit to your words. We do benefit by having visitors of the non-bandit variety. Fine. I suppose these laws were originally written with the intention to improve commerce in Sandrock, not hinder.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ha! That went well, Whew! Finally, I love it when a plan... All right. I'm going to speak with Jens...
Hey, I actually got paid. Whoa. That's a surprise. He's not the marching band, he's the pastor. They're kind of a militant sect. Alright, well, folks, it's been 3 hours that you have decided to spend with the WPPL 76. This is a choice you've made. You cannot get it back. Sorry. Thank you all for coming and wandering around the desert with me. We shall see what happens next week. As, who knows, something might happen. Until then, thank you all for being here.